Welcome to Stereopedia. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of music technology. From bedroom beats to stadium anthems, modern musicians rely on powerful tools and software to shape the sounds of the 21st century. How do they do it? Let's explore the digital magic behind today's music production.
The digital revolution of music. The age of analog is not dead, it has evolved. In today's music landscape, a laptop and a good pair of headphones can rival $1 million studio from 2 decades ago. The evolution of music technology has democratized the creative process, allowing bedroom producers, indie artists, and even Grammy-winning musicians to operate with the same tools. This article explores the essential software and digital tools used by modern musicians across genres, from composition to mastering. 1. Digital audio workstations, DAWs, the creative core. A digital audio workstation, DAW, is the central hub of modern music creation. It's a software platform where all aspects of music production converge: recording, composing, arranging, editing, mixing, and mastering. Much like a painter relies on a canvas, a modern musician relies on a DAW to bring sound to life. DAWs have revolutionized how music is made. In the past, recording music required access to a professional studio with analog tape machines, mixing consoles, and costly equipment. Today, a DAW allows anyone with a computer to produce music at a professional level from virtually anywhere. This has made music production more accessible, collaborative, and creatively limitless. What DAWs can do: multi-track recording. DAWs allow musicians to record multiple instruments or vocals separately, layer them, and synchronize them into a single composition. MIDI programming. Artists can compose music using MIDI, musical instrument digital interface, which lets them create virtual performances using digital instruments. Audio editing. Users can cut, fade, pitch shift, time stretch, or completely rearrange audio clips with surgical precision. Sound design. DAWs support synthesizers and effects that enable artists to craft unique sounds from scratch. Mixing and mastering. With built-in and third-party plugins, users can adjust levels, pan audio, apply EQs and compressors, and finalize their track to industry standards. Examples of popular DAWs. Ableton Live. Highly favored in the electronic music scene, Ableton features a session view for improvisation and live looping, making it ideal for both studio production and stage performance. Logic Pro X. Mac exclusive and deeply integrated with the Apple ecosystem, Logic Pro X offers professional-level tools and an extensive sound library. Its user-friendly interface makes it popular among songwriters, producers, and film scorers. FL Studio. Known for its iconic step sequencer and colorful interface, FL Studio is popular in hip-hop, trap, and EDM communities. It's beginner-friendly but also powerful enough for pros. Pro Tools. Still regarded as the gold standard in major recording studios, Pro Tools excels in audio recording and film post-production, with superior audio editing and mixing capabilities. Reaper. Lightweight and fully customizable, Reaper is a rising star for those who want a highly adaptable workflow with a low cost of entry. It's often used by indie developers, sound designers, and budget-conscious musicians. Why DAWs matter. DAWs are more than just software. They are digital ecosystems that shape how music is created and experienced. The choice of DAW often influences an artist's workflow, creative habits, and even musical style. Some musicians gravitate toward DAWs that emphasize beatmaking, while others prefer platforms built for live instrumentation or cinematic scoring. In a world where genres blend and boundaries blur, DAWs give artists the freedom to experiment, iterate, and innovate without ever stepping into a traditional studio. They are not just tools. They are creative partners that empower today's musicians to work faster, smarter, and with more sonic precision than ever before. 2. Virtual instruments and VST plugins, expanding the sonic palette. In the modern music production world, virtual instruments and VST, virtual studio technology, plugins are the sonic engines that fuel creativity. They allow musicians to access a virtually limitless library of sounds, from traditional instruments to entirely synthetic creations, without the physical limitations of owning or recording real-world gear. VST plugins have redefined what it means to be a musician in the digital age. No longer constrained by physical space, budget, or access to live performers, today's musicians can summon a full orchestra, a vintage drum machine, or futuristic alien textures with a few clicks. What are VSTs and virtual instruments? A VST plugins are software tools that integrate into a DAW. They fall into two main categories. 1. Instruments. These generate sound, e.g., pianos, synthesizers, drums. 2. Effects. These modify sound, e.g., reverb, EQ, distortion. Virtual instruments are a type of VST specifically designed to emulate or synthesize musical sounds. They often come with presets or can be programmed and customized to create entirely new tones. These tools have given rise to entire genres such as EDM, trap, and ambient, where synthetic or sample-based instruments form the core of the sound. Key benefits. Affordability. Instead of spending thousands on hardware instruments, musicians can use digital counterparts at a fraction of the cost. Portability. A single laptop can store libraries of instruments from around the world. Flexibility. Sounds can be tweaked in real time, layered, or completely transformed. Innovation. Some virtual instruments are not bound to real-world physics, offering textures and tones that do not exist in nature. Essential virtual instruments and VSTs. Here are some widely used plugins and virtual instruments across various genres. Serum by X4 Records, a powerful wavetable synthesizer, known for its clean interface and incredibly detailed sound design options. Heavily used in EDM, future bass, trap, and pop production. Kontakt by Native Instruments, a robust sampler engine that hosts thousands of sampled instruments. Used for realistic reproductions of orchestras, ethnic instruments, cinematic sounds, choirs, and even experimental textures. Essential in film scoring, video game music, and ambient genres. Omnisphere by Spectrasonics. Fuses sample-based sounds with synthesis. Offers deep layering and modulation capabilities. Used widely in cinematic music, experimental genres, and high-end pop production. Addictive Drums / Superior Drummer. Realistic drum kits programmed through MIDI or live played via electronic drums. Allow drummers and producers to craft custom grooves with studio-quality samples. Spitfire Audio Libraries. Ultra-realistic orchestral and cinematic instruments. Used in film trailers, classical crossover, and emotional compositions. Effects plugins, the other half of the sonic equation. In addition to instruments, effects plugins shape and color the final sound. These include FabFilter Pro Q, EQ, Pro C, Compression, Pro R, Reverb. Valhalla DSP, known for lush reverbs and creative delays. Sound Toys, popular for analog-style saturation, delay, and modulation. Effects plugins are often the secret sauce that transform raw audio into a polished, emotional, and genre-defining sound. The creative power of virtual instruments. What makes virtual instruments so transformative is their immediacy and experimentation potential. A musician can test different sounds in real time, layering a soft piano over a trap beat, or turning a cello sample into a haunting ambient pad. This has led to an explosion of genre-bending music, where traditional rules are broken, and the only limitation is imagination. Moreover, many artists use sound design as a form of authorship. Instead of using pre-existing samples, they build sounds from scratch using synths and effects, crafting a unique sonic identity that no one else can replicate. Virtual instruments and VST plugins are not just digital imitations, they are the building blocks of 21st century sound. They allow for musical experimentation at a scale never before imagined, giving every artist, from the bedroom producer to the Hollywood composer, the same high-quality tools to express their vision. They've turned laptops into studios and creativity into code. 3. Audio interfaces, bridging the digital and the physical. While software plays a major role in modern music creation, audio interfaces are the unsung heroes that make the entire digital process possible. These small hardware devices serve as the critical bridge between the physical world of sound, microphones, instruments, voices, and the digital world of the computer and DAW. Without an audio interface, A musician's computer cannot properly interpret or process analog audio signals with the clarity and precision needed for professional music production. That's why even the most advanced DAWs and VST plugins still depend on a solid audio interface for clean, latency-free performance. What does an audio interface do? At its core, an audio interface performs two essential tasks. 1. Analog to digital conversion, ADC. It takes analog signals, like a singer's voice through a microphone or a guitar's output, and converts them into digital signals that your computer and DAW can record, process, and manipulate. 2. Digital to analog conversion, DAC. It converts the processed digital signals from your DAW back into analog audio, allowing you to hear your music through headphones or studio monitors with accurate detail and minimal latency. In short, audio interfaces are the gatekeepers of sound quality in both directions, recording and playback. Key features of audio interfaces. Inputs and outputs, I/O. O. Microphone inputs, XLR for vocals and acoustic instruments. O. Line inputs for keyboards and synthesizers. O. Instrument, Hi-Z. Inputs for electric guitar or bass. O. Output channels for studio monitors or additional routing. O. MIDI I/O for connecting external controllers or synthesizers. Phantom power. Needed to power condenser microphones, which are commonly used in vocal recording for their sensitivity and range. The preamps. Built-in microphone preamps amplify the low signal from mics to a usable recording level. The quality of these preamps greatly influences the clarity and warmth of your recordings. A latency control. High-quality interfaces reduce latency, the delay between playing a sound and hearing it back, crucial for recording in real time. Monitoring features. Some interfaces offer direct monitoring, allowing you to hear your input signal in real time without delay, which is especially important when tracking vocals or instruments. Popular audio interfaces for musicians. Focusrite Scarlett Series. Affordable, beginner-friendly, and highly reliable. Excellent sound quality and simple USB connectivity. Perfect for solo artists, podcasters, and home studios. Universal Audio Apollo Twin. A premium-grade interface with built-in DSP processing, allowing real-time use of UAD plugins without taxing your computer. Known for its pristine sound and professional-grade preamps. Preferred by serious producers, vocalists, and mix engineers. PreSonus AudioBox/Studio Series. A great balance of affordability and functionality. Bundled with Studio One DAW, making it a solid all-in-one starter package. Motu and Audient interfaces. Known for ultra-low latency and high-end converters. Favored by composers, film scorers, and session musicians. Why the audio interface matters. An audio interface doesn't just improve sound quality, it unlocks the full potential of your DAW and recording setup. Without one, you may encounter poor audio fidelity, noticeable delays, latency, when recording or monitoring. Incompatibility with professional microphones and instruments. Unreliable signal levels and unwanted background noise. For modern musicians, this hardware is more than a technical necessity, it's a creative enabler. It ensures that every subtle nuance in a vocal performance or guitar tone is captured with clarity and emotion, and that what you hear during mixing is a true representation of your work. Mobile and portable interfaces. With the rise of mobile music production, many interfaces are now designed to be compact and portable. Brands like iZotope Spire Studio, IK Multimedia iRig, and Zoom offer mobile-friendly interfaces that work seamlessly with tablets and smartphones, making it possible to record a professional-quality track from anywhere. In the ecosystem of modern music technology, the audio interface is the physical anchor, grounding digital creativity in the tactile world of microphones, instruments, and live performance. Whether you're recording vocals in a bedroom studio or scoring a film in a professional suite, a reliable audio interface ensures your sound is captured and delivered with precision, depth, and emotion. 4. Collaboration platforms and cloud-based tools, breaking barriers, building songs. In the past, music collaboration often required artists to be in the same room, sharing physical space, studio equipment, and recording time. Today, cloud-based tools and online collaboration platforms have shattered those limitations. Modern musicians can now write, record, edit, and produce music together in real time, even if they're continents apart. Whether it's a producer in London sending beats to a rapper in Jakarta, or a film composer in LA co-writing with a string arranger in Vienna, remote music production has become the norm rather than the exception. Why collaboration tools matter. Speed. Files can be exchanged instantly, making collaboration faster and more flexible. Accessibility. Musicians no longer need to travel or book studio time together. Global reach. You can work with vocalists, producers, or instrumentalists from around the world. Creative diversity. Collaboration introduces fresh perspectives, new styles, and hybrid sounds. With the rise of independent music culture, these tools empower artists to control their workflow, own their content, and collaborate on their own terms. Key platforms for remote music collaboration. Splice. Features: cloud storage, royalty-free sample libraries, plugin hosting, and project sharing. Why it's popular. Splice allows collaborators to work on the same DAW project remotely, sharing files, loops, stems, and even plugin settings seamlessly. Use case. A beatmaker can upload an instrumental track and a vocalist can record harmonies directly onto the same session from a different location. Google Drive/Dropbox/OneDrive. Features: simple file sharing for audio files, stems, lyrics, project folders, and more. Why it's popular. Universal compatibility and easy version tracking. Use case. Bands can organize and store rehearsal demos or mix revisions without needing any specialized platform. Soundtrap by Spotify. Features: browser-based DAW with built-in instruments, loops, and chat function. Why it's popular. No software installation needed. Great for beginner to intermediate creators. Use case. Songwriters or educators collaborate on musical ideas using just a web browser. Audio movers. Features: real-time audio streaming from DAWs over the internet with studio-quality sound. Why it's popular. Professionals can stream high-fidelity audio to collaborators, clients, or mixing engineers across the globe in real time. Use case. A producer can preview a mix session to a client or co-producer live, even while tweaking it. Bounce Boss/Compose/BandLab. Bounce Boss, for sending professional mix notes and managing feedback across revisions. Compose, a platform designed specifically for online music collaboration with social features. BandLab offers both a DAW and social network geared toward sharing music ideas and collaborating casually or professionally. Cloud-based plugin hosting. Some platforms, like Splice, allow plugin rentals and presets syncing across computers, meaning collaborators don't have to worry about owning the exact same software versions. Others, like Gobbler, help manage licenses and backups in the cloud, ensuring everyone in the project has the same tools available. Collaboration etiquette and workflow tips. Keep sessions organized. Name tracks, label files clearly, and export stems in standard formats. Use version control. Track progress by saving dated versions or using cloud tools with automatic backup. Agree on technical specs, sample rate, tempo, key, plugin list. Consistency saves time and frustration. Communicate effectively. Use tools like Slack, Discord, or Zoom to stay connected beyond the DAW. Working remotely requires strong communication, clear expectations, and reliable systems, but when done right, it can be even more productive than in-person sessions. The future: AI-assisted and real-time collaboration. Some platforms are pushing even further into the future. Endless, a mobile and desktop app for live collaborative looping and jamming with AI-assisted tools. Audia and LANDR offer not just collaboration, but AI-powered mastering and creative suggestions, speeding up the music-making process even more. As technology continues to evolve, we can expect future collaboration tools to integrate real-time sync, VR studio environments, and advanced AI co-producers, redefining how musicians interact creatively. Collaboration platforms and cloud-based tools are more than just conveniences. They represent a cultural and creative shift in how music is made. They've transformed the music-making process from a location-bound activity into a global, connected, and democratized art form. In this new landscape, ideas travel faster than sound, and partnerships can spark anywhere there's Wi-Fi. Whether you're jamming with a friend across town or producing a track with a stranger across the ocean, the cloud is your new studio. 5. AI and machine learning in music creation, from assistant to co-creator. The rise of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, ML, is revolutionizing how music is created, processed, and experienced. What was once the exclusive domain of human intuition and emotion is now being augmented by intelligent algorithms that can compose melodies, generate harmonies, replicate styles, and even master tracks, often in seconds. AI doesn't aim to replace the musician. Rather, it serves as a powerful creative assistant, collaborator, and accelerator. For many artists, it removes technical friction, sparks inspiration, and opens doors to experimentation that might otherwise feel overwhelming or impossible. How AI is used in music today. AI and machine learning are transforming music creation through a wide range of applications. Composition and songwriting. AI-powered tools can generate chord progressions, melodies, lyrics, and full arrangements based on style preferences or input parameters. Example: AIVA, Artificial Intelligence Virtual Artist. AIVA can compose classical music, cinematic scores, and ambient soundscapes. Used by game developers, filmmakers, and content creators for royalty-free, customizable music. Example: Amper Music. This platform lets users create original music by selecting moods, tempo, and instrumentation, ideal for content creators who need custom soundtracks on demand. Example: Google's Magenta Project, an open-source research project exploring the intersection of machine learning and music. Tools like MelodyRNN and MusicVE generate melodies, harmonies, and rhythmic variations. Brain style transfer and sound generation. AI can analyze an artist's unique style and generate new compositions in that same aesthetic, or even blend styles together. Example: OpenAI's MuseNet research, capable of generating compositions in the style of Bach, the Beatles, or jazz fusion, with instrumentation, harmony, and structure that mimic human creativity. Example: Jukebox by OpenAI, a neural network that can generate raw audio in various musical styles, even replicating specific artists' voices and production aesthetics for research purposes. AI in sound design and synthesis. AI tools are also helping musicians design sounds from scratch, using intelligent algorithms to explore sonic possibilities. LANDR Chromatic, an AI-powered instrument offering unique textures and samples categorized by mood, playable like a keyboard instrument. A Google's NSynth. Neural synthesis uses deep learning to combine sounds of different instruments in innovative ways, creating entirely new hybrid timbres. AI in mixing and mastering. One of the most commercially mature uses of AI in music is automated mixing and mastering. A Lander. Upload your song, and Lander's AI analyzes the audio, applies compression, EQ, stereo imaging, and limiting, delivering a ready-to-release master. Isotope Ozone and Neutron. AI-assisted plugins that suggest mastering chains, mix balances, and even identify frequency clashes between instruments. eMastered. Developed by Grammy-winning engineers, this AI platform provides mastering tools that aim to emulate the decisions of human mastering experts. These tools are especially helpful for indie artists without access to professional engineers, giving them broadcast-quality sound with minimal technical expertise. AI in performance and live contexts. AI is also making its way into live settings. Endless and Boomy enable collaborative live music jamming with AI loops, making live improvisation accessible and responsive. AI DJs like Mubert, capable of generating endless background music in real time for apps, games, or performances. Interactive music systems. AI is being used in installations and live shows to generate music based on audience movement, biometrics, or visual inputs, blurring the line between performance and interaction. The ethical and artistic debate. As AI becomes more capable, the role of the artist is evolving. Critics question whether AI-generated music lacks emotional depth or originality. Others argue that intentionality, taste, and emotional storytelling, qualities that machines still struggle with, remain the domain of the human creator. AI may write a melody, but it takes a human to give it meaning. Moreover, concerns around ownership, royalties, and attribution are rising. If an AI writes 80% of a track, who owns it? These questions are still being negotiated in both legal and artistic communities. AI in music is no longer futuristic. It's here, active, and accelerating. Whether you're an indie artist looking for fresh ideas, a producer working under tight deadlines, or a composer experimenting with generative structures, AI offers a new kind of creative partnership. It can speed up workflows, break creative blocks, and even introduce entirely new genres and compositional philosophies. But most importantly, it reminds us that creativity isn't a competition between human and machine. It's a collaboration. The future of music isn't man versus machine. It's man and machine, making music together. 6. Mastering and distribution platforms, finalizing and sharing your sound with the world. After a song is written, recorded, arranged, and mixed, there's still one crucial stage before it reaches listeners: mastering. And once it's mastered, the next big step is distribution, making the music available to the public on streaming services, digital stores, or even physical formats. In the modern era, mastering and distribution platforms allow artists to complete this final leg of the journey independently, without needing expensive studio time or record label support. These tools offer professional-grade finishing touches and global release access, all from the comfort of a personal computer. What is mastering? Mastering is the process of optimizing a final mix for playback across all devices and platforms. It balances the frequency spectrum, enhances loudness and clarity, and ensures consistency between tracks, especially for albums or EPs. Key goals of mastering: equalize frequencies for balanced sound, maximize loudness without distortion, ensure consistency across playback systems, phones, headphones, car stereos, etc. Add final compression, stereo widening, and limiting. Prepare the song for various formats: streaming, radio, vinyl, CD. Historically, this was done by seasoned mastering engineers using expensive gear. Today, AI-powered mastering services allow independent musicians to achieve high-quality results affordably and quickly. Top online mastering platforms. Lander, one of the first and most well-known AI mastering services. Upload your final mix, choose a style, warm, balanced, open, and receive a mastered track in minutes. Lander also includes collaboration tools and distribution options. Control Knobs E-Mastered, created by Grammy-winning engineers, offers intuitive drag-and-drop mastering with genre-specific enhancements. Allows comparison between mastered and unmastered versions for quality control. Isotope Ozone, a hybrid solution, plugin-based mastering suite powered by AI-assisted features. While not a cloud platform, it's widely used by producers and engineers in their DAWs. Provides both automatic suggestions and deep manual control for experienced users. Cloud Bounce, affordable and fast, with customizable mastering profiles. Supports batch mastering for entire albums or playlists. Offers lifetime cloud backup for all projects. These platforms help reduce the barrier to professional audio quality and are especially valuable for independent musicians with limited budgets. What is music distribution? Once your track is ready, you need to deliver it to listeners. Distribution platforms act as the bridge between musicians and streaming services, digital music stores, and social media platforms. Key distribution tasks: uploading your music to platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, and TikTok. Managing metadata: artist name, album title, genre, credits. Collecting royalties and performance data. Sometimes offering marketing tools and playlist pitching. Top music distribution platforms. DistroKid, a fast, affordable, and widely used by indie artists. Charges a flat annual fee for unlimited uploads. Offers extras like automatic lyrics syncing, revenue splits, and social media integration. TuneCore offers detailed reports and keeps artists in control of 100% of their royalties. Ideal for artists who want granular control over licensing, sync placements, and publishing. CD Baby offers both distribution and physical manufacturing services. Known for strong customer service and long-standing credibility. A one-time fee per release, with ongoing royalty collection support. LANDR distribution. Integrated with Lander's mastering and collaboration tools. Great for creators who want an all-in-one platform for finishing and releasing music. Muse offers free distribution with optional paid upgrades for faster release times and extra features. Includes a mobile app for managing releases on the go. Also acts as a talent scouting platform for artists looking for label deals. Integration with streaming platforms and analytics. Many distribution platforms offer Spotify for artists and Apple Music for artists integration for real-time analytics. Royalty tracking and splits for collaborators. Playlist pitching and marketing tools. ISRC code generation, essential for tracking and monetizing plays globally. These platforms help artists understand where their music is being heard, which can shape marketing strategies, touring decisions, and future collaborations. Why these tools matter. For independent musicians, mastering and distribution platforms. Eliminate the need for a record label. Offer full control over the creative and commercial process. Make global music publishing accessible with just a few clicks. Speed up release cycles and increase agility in responding to audience trends. With minimal investment, artists can produce radio-ready tracks and release them globally, often within 24 to 48 hours of finalizing the mix. In the digital age, you don't need a major label deal to sound professional or to reach a global audience. With powerful AI mastering tools and streamlined distribution services, modern musicians have everything they need to finish, polish, and publish their music, all from a home studio or laptop. These platforms don't just support the final step, they complete the artist's journey from raw idea to global release, empowering musicians to own their craft and their careers. 7. Performance and live tools, enhancing the stage with digital power. In the modern music era, live performance has evolved far beyond just plugging in and playing. Whether on a big festival stage or a small live stream setup, today's musicians integrate software, hardware, and digital tools to create immersive and dynamic performances. These tools do more than just play backing tracks. They enable artists to loop sounds in real time, manipulate visuals, trigger samples, control lighting, and even perform as one-person orchestras. For DJs, producers, solo artists, and bands alike, live performance tech has become a core part of how music is shared and experienced. Why live tools matter in modern music. Expanded creativity. Artists can reshape their recorded songs live, creating new versions and improvisations. One-person shows. A single performer can sound like a full band using looping and MIDI-triggered instruments. Audience engagement. Interactive elements, visuals, responsive sounds heighten the emotional experience. A hybrid performance blends traditional instruments with electronic layers for genre crossing, innovative sets. Key categories of live performance tools. Controllers and interfaces. These devices allow artists to trigger sounds, loops, samples, and effects in real time, without touching the computer. Ableton Push. A tactile extension of Ableton Live that lets users launch clips, play melodies, program drums, and mix, all from one grid-based controller. A Kai APC/Novation Launchpad. Popular with DJs and producers, these controllers help trigger clips and manage sessions intuitively. Native Instruments Machine, a Groovebox-style controller combining sampling, sequencing, and performance into a single unit, ideal for beatmakers and live remixers. Looping devices. Loopers allow musicians to record and layer audio in real time, creating full compositions live. Boss RC Series, widely used loop stations for vocalists, guitarists, and multi-instrumentalists. Electro-Harmonix 95000, advanced looper with multi-track support and MIDI sync options. Software loopers, e.g., Ableton's looper used within a DAW for more complex arrangements and sound manipulation during performance. Virtual instruments and MIDI controllers. These tools let performers play software-based instruments live, replacing traditional keyboards or sound modules. Arturia Keylab/Novation Launch Key, MIDI keyboards with knobs, faders, and pads for real-time control of virtual synths and effects. A Rolly Seaboard, a futuristic touch-sensitive keyboard offering expressive pitch bends, vibrato, and dynamic control. Software for live performance. Ableton Live, the gold standard for live electronic performance. Features Session View, ideal for launching loops, samples, and MIDI clips without a fixed timeline. Enables real-time remixing, live looping, and synchronized visual/audio control. Mainstage by Apple, a design for keyboardists and touring musicians. Allows users to run virtual instruments and effects with ultra-low latency. Supports MIDI mapping, backing tracks, vocal effects, and even guitar rig emulations. Serato DJ/Trackdoor/Recordbox, a professional DJ software platforms for live mixing and performance. Allows syncing of music libraries, real-time beat matching, effects, and visuals. OBS Studio/Streamlabs/Twitch integrations. Not strictly for audio performance, but essential for live-streamed concerts and online shows. Allow artists to reach global audiences with real-time video/audio broadcasting, overlays, and interactive chats. Integrating visuals and lighting. Modern performers often blend music with visuals to create immersive experiences. A Resilium/Touch Designer, VJ, Visual Jockey, software sync to audio for real-time visuals during performances. DMX Lighting Control. Tools like LightKey or SoundSwitch integrate with DAWs or DJ software to control lights automatically based on music cues. These integrations help turn performances into multisensory events, especially in electronic, experimental, and pop productions. Mobile and on-the-go tools. For artists on the move, mobile apps are increasingly performance-ready. Koala Sampler, iOS/Android, a live sampling and performance app for beatmakers. A Loopy Pro, a mobile looper and live performance platform with MIDI integration. A Launchpad app offers sample-based performance using grid layouts on a phone or tablet. These tools are especially popular among content creators and social media performers who want a studio-to-stage experience in their pocket. Final thoughts. In a world where recordings are perfect and polished, live performance is where artists can truly connect with an audience, raw, real, and in the moment. With today's tools, the possibilities for live creativity are virtually endless. Musicians can remix themselves, improvise sets, or perform cinematic experiences, all in real time. The fusion of performance and technology isn't about replacing talent, it's about expanding it. Whether you're looping beats on the street or commanding visuals at a stadium, live tools help bring your music to life in ways that engage, surprise, and inspire. Technology as the new bandmate. Technology has not replaced musical talent, but it has transformed how that talent is expressed. Today, a musician's toolkit includes both instruments and software, both creativity and code. The tools are ever-evolving, but the goal remains the same: to connect with an audience, one note at a time. Modern musicians are no longer bound by geography, studio time, or even genre limitations. With the right tools, the entire world becomes their stage, and every moment, a chance to create.